Torah life ministries come out of the world. Messiah people seek the truth.
Hello, everybody. This is Paul Nison with Torah Life Ministries. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. We are going to be reading Psalms 97 today, continuing to read the scriptures every day to encourage you to be in the Word as much as possible and to understand something is better than nothing. And there's 6 things as believers we need to be doing on a regular basis. That is pray, praise, proclaim, read and repent and submit. And I really pray that you're getting this and you're doing it and you're encouraged to just be in the Word on a regular basis and daily, continually is such an important concept according to the scriptures. And we're reading today Psalms 97. And the theme to this is our wonderful Creator is an awesome conqueror and he's righteous and just. And it says in Psalms 97, Yahweh is king. Let all the earth rejoice. Let the farthest coastlands be glad. Dark clouds surround him. Righteousness and justice are the foundation of his throne. Now let's stop right there. Righteousness and justice. Righteousness is doing things that are right according to our Creator's guidelines and instructions that he gave us to bless us. And justice is the judgment that we are to give one another as believers with our discernment and justice or judgment to lift each other up. But the final judgment and the final justice comes in that great day when we stand before him, and he's the one that judges it all, what was all important. But righteous and justice are the foundation of his throne. And I always say the Torah is the foundation of all scripture. And no matter what you build on top of something, if the foundation is weak, anything on top of it can crumble very easily. And when it says here, righteousness and justice are the foundation of his throne, we have to understand righteousness and justice must be part of everything. And that's what Yeshua stood for. And without that, you have a weak foundation. It says in verse 3, fire spreads ahead of him and burns up all his foes. His lightning flashes out across the world. The earth sees and trembles. The mountains melt like wax before Yahweh. Before Yahweh, all over the earth. The heavens proclaim his righteousness. Every nation sees his glory. So we got the proclaiming. The heavens proclaim his righteousness. And Psalms are about singing praising. So the heavens proclaim his righteousness, his word, his Torah. And every nation sees his glory. Those who worship idols are disgraced. All who brag about their worthless gods, for every god must bow to him. Jerusalem has heard and rejoiced, and all the towns of Judah are glad because of your justice, O Yahweh. For you, O Yahweh, are supreme over all the earth. You are exalted far above all the gods. There are many people in today's world that claim to be gods and false gods, and even in biblical times, but there's only one Creator, folks. And this psalm brings it out who he is and what he does, and what is the foundation of his work is righteousness and justice. It says, you who love Yahweh hate evil. So, and then it goes on to say in the rest of 10, he protects the lives of the godly people and rescues them from the power of the wicked. Right there. I'm going to highlight that one as our scripture of the day, Psalms 97, verse 10. You who love Yahweh hate evil. He protects the lives of the godly people and rescues them from the power of the wicked. That right there sums up every single psalm. We've done 96 psalms so far. Today we're on 97. And verse 10 sums up every single one. You who love Yahweh hate evil. He protects the lives of godly people and he rescues them from the power of the wicked. We could add to that he hates the evil. He hates the evil ones. And they are going to get what they deserve. So the concept that I always say often is he loves those who love him, but hate those who love sin. And it stands through right here as it says that. And there's this common phrase that love the sinner and hate the sin. That is not scriptural, folks. And you need to see my teaching on that if you believe it is. Verse 11, light shines on the godly and a joy on those whose hearts are right. Now let's look for a second at this word right. It's short for righteous. And what is righteous? Well, and what is wicked according to Scripture? Sinners, wicked sinners, sinners, people living purposely, making a practice out of living against our Creator's guidelines and instructions that He gave us to bless us. That's pure wickedness. And then you got righteousness as living right according to His word. And I would say wickedness goes even beyond just not doing the word, because there are many love-hearted people out there that are just deceived. They're doing wicked things, but I wouldn't call it wickedness by living against the guidelines and instruction. I would say wickedness is with an intent, not doing it, knowing they should be in doing it. So I would say it's even on a worse level. But it says, light shines on the godly and the joy whose hearts are right. And if your heart is right, you're going to be following the guidelines and instructions of our Creator, and you're going to be professing Yeshua with your mouth. And